What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Heck versus Hell, where the truth we tell. Welcome back to all you new listeners, veteran listeners. Anytime you have tuned into this episode, you are now a part of the family. Don't get it twisted. You are here. All right, so this is going to be a little quick one while I take this little walk, because I've been wanting to do this, and I've been wanting to do episodes like this where you'll see. You know what? You'll see. But this episode, it is something that I was looking at and something that I found very interesting, because so at night, my wife, or my soon-to-be wife, should I say, my fiance, don't worry, not sinning or nothing, still living righteously, but still, my soon-to-be wife, she needs something to fall asleep to. Okay, so typically I play National Geographic, talks about different animals, stuff like that. And I was looking at the bison, and they were speaking about the bison, about how it's designed, how it's created. And I don't know if you've heard it, but it's been a kind of a common thing. So you may have heard it, you may not have. Regardless, I'm going to tell you right now, they say that you should be a bison over a bull or a cow. And the reason is that when cows have a storm coming, they move away from the storm. They try to go away from it, try to run it and outrun it, basically, and just move away from it, really. They start heading in the opposite direction, or actually in the same direction of the storm, the way that the storm is going. Yeah, I think you get what I'm trying to say. And when it comes to bison actually move towards the storm. And it's super interesting that they do that, because, what kind of animal goes? Because even dogs, like really so many animals have those senses to be able to know, hey, something is coming, right? There's a storm coming. There's a storm that's about to happen. They can smell it. They can feel it. Even we as humans can feel it. So they still push towards it. They move towards the storm, no matter how strong. And mind you, some of these buffaloes are living like on mountains. So whenever they get like blizzards, they still move towards it. They push forward towards it as though it's like a fearlessness, a boldness. But they were speaking about how bison are made. And they were saying how a lot of them in the front side, if you notice, they have like more hair and more weight and wool on their front side, right near their neck, their chest, their head. All of that is just covered in like hair. And their backside, from their stomach down, it's really lean. And they were saying about how essentially that's because they burn more fat that way in that area, since that's the main power legs that they're using in order to, run different things. And they can run pretty fast. Them things ain't no overweight things that just slow poking around. They got some speed to them. But regardless, by how they are designed, they are created to weather any storm and push towards it. Now, that isn't something that it said in National Geographic, but they were talking just about the design. And you can look it up. They have different studies of how bison move towards storms, but it is because they are designed that way. And I think that's something just incredibly beautiful. So in the same way, why don't we see how we are designed? We are the only ones that have the mental capability to dominate the earth. Obviously they have that whole movie Planet of the Apes and stuff like that. But we are created for that. We are literally created for that. Because even in those movies that are science fiction, they are not already in that state of mind. They have to gain that state of mind. They have to gain that intelligence. So again, my question is, why don't you look at yourself as what you truly are? You are a conqueror. You were created to dominate. You are a king or queen under the King of Kings. You are created in his image, and in his image you shall see your reflection. See yourself as an extension of God, as an expression of God, as who you are meant to be, as who you were created to be. And that way we can accomplish the purpose and mission in which we were set for in this life and in this journey. We came here with a predestined purpose. Whether we choose to step in it or not is up to us, and that's our decision entirely. That's the blessing of free will. But I promise you, it's the best path you can take. Just like a father correcting his child, knowing what way is right and what way is wrong, knowing what way is going to be easiest and what way is going to be hardest, what way is going to bring him joy and fulfillment. That's why Solomon wrote a whole book of Proverbs just for his son. In the same way, God knows where we need to go. God sees all at once. He is outside of time. He knows every factor and what steps we should take. So the submission to God and the submission to your true identity is the way to get there, the way to live in fulfillment, the way to live in purpose. A king and queen underneath the King of Kings. Remember that. I hope you have a blessed one. I love you, each and every one of you. As always, we will catch you on the flip side.